Hey there, y'all. This is Jack, and today we're discussing Kagurabachi, Chapter 12, Preparations. And I really do like what this chapter is setting up, but there's some parts of this chapter I did not like. But we'll get to it when we get to it. But first, let's just dive right in, shall we? All right, all right. So yes, we cut to Chihiro still in the hospital with the Kumanabai. Again, forgive me, Japan. I am positive I'm mispronouncing that. The Kamanabai, as they're essentially telling Chihiro that okay. Yeah, whenever we'll give you the call when we're ready to head out and when you're ready to make your move. All right. And as that kind of goes down, we cut to 49 hours after Cheeto's woken up, and we get Shiba essentially talking to Cheeto, saying, "So are you? Does your arm still hurt?" And Cheeto's like, "Yeah, it still hurts. My left arm's not doing all that well. On my right arm, I could barely move though still. So again, not doing all that well. But Shiba just kind of watches as Cheeto just thinks to himself, "I gotta kill Shoujo." And as Shiba just watches, thinking to himself, it really must be frustrating. But he doesn't let his hatred get the better of him. He manages to think through what he can do and what he should do. He chooses the best options on what his situation is. So again, that shows very good on Chihiro that even though he's filled with rage and vengeance, he still thinks ahead. He still thinks clearly, which I appreciate that a lot. That's like something you don't really see where characters kind of go berserk and just kind of go all nuts and everything. And but Cheeto's just just trying to keep calm, trying to figure out what's the best solution. As Shiva just remembers the times back when he was younger with Cheeto's father and Azami just hanging out. She would just essentially says, you're a prodigy. But before they could really even talk more about it, the phone starts ringing. So Cheeto's gonna be on the move. We'll cut to that when we get there. Then we cut to an abandoned Japanese home, massive actually a palace, I'd say. And we got some gangsters just hanging out there saying, one's saying I gotta go take a leak, and another's like, all right, no need to come back. I mean, we got plenty of lookouts, and we get a bunch of we just get scenes of a couple of assassin sorcerers out there. A lot, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of them seem like they'd be from One Piece, to be honest. As they're all just chilling out, just talking to each other, saying, "Yeah, this is a bit overkill, but you know what? We got. I guess it makes sense that we gotta be here, keeping an eye out on this abandoned outpost, even though it's so remote. Really no one's gonna attack us." Then we cut to a bathhouse with Sojo essentially just chilling out in the bathhouse, just chilling out and just thinking about Chihiro's words to him, saying father. And yeah, Shojo's just essentially just thinking, what is Chihiro's? We really don't got much on Chihiro's father after the war, after he created the katanas, and so he's just Sojo's essentially just thinking about everything that Chihiro said about him, and thinking, what can I be missing here? Why can't I, master these swords? And why can't I use the Sunstone like well, why can't anyone really use it like Chihiro's father? And as he just thinks about that, he does think about Chihiro saying that the swords are used to protect the weak always. And Shoujo's essentially like that's impossible. Then you got some gangsters coming in saying, took the words right out of my mouth. And Sojo's like, huh? Oh, it's you. And then they say, yeah, the product from the other day. And Shoujo's like, you came here just to bring it back? As the gangster says, that was the agreement. Besides, we're the ones who said that the stone is traceable. I don't like being tracked. And Shoujo just says, oh, did you crush the enemy group? And the guy says, yeah, piece of cake. Thanks to your help. The problem was after that. The sorcerer's body blew up. And Shoujo's like, huh, okay, so you're talking about that terrorist sorcerer. Okay, I see. As the gangster continues, this wasn't part of the deal. The guy that was backbone of our operation was going to compensate us. And Shoujo essentially says it was part of the deal. I said you guys would get a handle of a par with the enchanted blades, and that it would blow you away. You're the ones who took the bait. So essentially, Shoujo he promised him that assassin, but again, Shoujo killed that assassin because that assassin double crossed them. Well, not double crossed, but went quit on them and just spilled the beans on everything. I guess that's kind of double cross. And the guy's like, yeah, well, frig, screw you, Shoujo. We're gonna come here and kill you. and Sojo just makes such short work of them. He's still chilling on the bath, thinking, as he says, "So control the density. Still ain't going well. In theory, we're doing everything perfectly. What are we missing?" As he continues to think about his fight with Chihiro, as Chihiro says to him, "You're the one who doesn't understand anything." And then we get Sojo just, essentially in the bathroom, just, washing, drying up and everything, as he thinks to himself, "It's our lack of understanding of the enchanted blades. Hey, Granny, hope you called the police. I need to fight him again, especially if he's really Kushigo's son. Next time, I really have to show him for that to happen." As he goes up to the old lady and says, "All right, give me my valuables. Hurry up." As the old lady gives him back his sword, he gets it as he says, "I need to finally understand the blade." As he goes out and he says, "The perfect warm up. The phantoms, the Kuminabai," as we see all of them surrounding Sojo. And yeah, Sojo's like, "Yeah, so these are the guys that essentially kept Japan, safe. They're the ones that prevented, sorcerers from going all out on the public, and that they were there before the war and after the war when sorcerers were more well known. They were always there to protect the public and stop, sorcerers like Sojo essentially from causing mayhem and destruction." And Sojo's essentially just very, very happy to see them, as we see the not a zombie but the other head of it. "I am so sorry, Ikuto Higaari," as he says to Sojo. "That was monologue. Was all that just to tell us you're ready to fight now?" As he thinks to himself, "Sojo's so relaxed. Apparently he was waiting for us. Dude's so hard to read. Well, in any case, this will make it easier for Chihiro." And Sojo essentially says, "Yep, I'm all warmed up." And then right as that happened, he says, "Cloud, Gogoro." And then we don't see that fight. I do hope we see it, but I do know that Sojo's gonna kill them all. He's gonna kill most of them. I got at least not most of them, because Sojo is just insanely powerful. But again, that was the deal in the last chapter where they said they were gonna go after Shoujo, while Chihiro goes out there to save Char. So that's the deal. That's what's going on as we cut back to the gangsters in the hidden hideout. They're just chatting until they see a goldfish. They're like, "Wait, what in the world?" And they see Chihiro just staring them down. And then we cut to a phone just buzzing. As it's buzzing, the only surviving gangster, picks up the phone and is like, "Hold on, I gotta call you back." And the guy on the other side's like, "Wait, what's going on? Is someone in trouble?" He's like, "Nah, I got the runs. I gotta call you back." He puts it down and then he looks at Chihiro and says, "What do you want from me?" As we see Chihiro's just menacing look at this dude. So good. Actually, for the most part, I like this chapter, especially around the Sojo. But I just don't like the fact that we see Chihiro already on the move, killing assassins and raiding, gangster areas. Yeah, we see Chihiro still clearly damaged, or not damaged, but like wounded, because we see the bandages on his head. So I'm not a fan that, even though I wish that he took more time to rest. I get it. That's not Cheeto's style, but if not, it should show him just struggling more, especially against, assassins that he just came here. Presumably she was here helping them. And a zombie it'd be cool though, but I would assume a zombie's more likely going to take on Sojo, but I don't know, he's probably here helping Cheeto, just we didn't see him or Shiba around, cuz I assume Cheeto's not alone. He can't, because again, he's still not 100%. So I do hope that Shiba's around. He's helping out Cheeto. I would appreciate that a lot. Hopefully, otherwise I'm gonna be like, I don't buy Cheeto. Just he took so much damage. His arms are still, both of his arms are not in the right condition to fight, and he's there taking down a pro assassins. I'm not a fan of that. But overall, everything else was really good. So I'll give this chapter a 7 out of 10. Really enjoyed it, and I can't wait for next week. All right. So yeah. So yeah, I really like this chapter. I like Kagurabachi, and I'm looking forward to more of these chapters. I do like Sojo. He's terrible, but I love this guy. I love his aesthetic and his personality. Very cool. Cheeto's a really cool protagonist. But I want to see him save Char. I really do, because I feel bad for Char. So anyway, if you listen this far, I greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have a great day. Take care. Later.